podcast. Podcast.
Hey guys, welcome to Podcast First Player, episode 17. I'm Carl, and as always, joining me this week is the Guinness World Record holder for the most boards not broken during free fall. It's the one and only Dal.
Hello.
And Lionel Richie, apparently.
Yeah, he just popped in.
How are we, Daniel?
I'm very well, Callum. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Let's jump into the news. Better take a bow now, down. This week saw the end of the first ever Twitch Plays Pokemon. I don't know are you aware of this, Dan?
Yeah, I saw two best friends. Well, I should say best friends rather than two best friends. They were doing something for Pokemon Green, I want to say.
I think it was.
I can't remember which one it was, but they were basically doing something, but I didn't watch it.
Well,
so I'm aware of it, but I'm not particularly interested.
That has nothing to do with that. Basically, the video streaming channel Twitch, where people stream anything really, but most people use it for streaming games. And a certain person was playing Pokemon Red, and on the right hand side of the screen you'll have a comment box, and people talk and slag each other up and stuff. However, what was interesting about this is the person who'd set up this Twitch stream had basically modded the comment box, so you put in the commands and then it did it on the game.
What?
So people had put in up and the character would go up, people put left, you'd go to left, press start, the start menu would come up. It was basically modded so everyone watching could control the game. And this has been going on for, I think it's about 17 days or something. And they've managed to win the Elite Four. With tens of thousands of people controlling the actions of one Pokemon trainer.
Jeez. You just get one person just going start.
Well, the guy made it, he's had to put in certain commands, so because that's all people were doing, people were just pressing start.
Yeah,
So
things like that, they're just for trolls. Basically, people just go on and just go, well, we can just annoy everyone by not actually doing this and just fucking doing whatever the hell we want to.
Yeah. There was, like, the red starter Pokemon, Charmander, obviously called ABBBBBBBBBK.
Brilliant.
He was evolved into a level 34 Charmeleon, and unfortunately was unintentionally released into the wild on the 5th day.
What? Guys?
But however, which among the 35 million of people which were viewing the stream, they managed to see Red Zapdos, aside from Zapdos, which was one of the Pokemon he managed to get, the party that won the Elite Four featured a level 69 Pidgeot, which was affectionately named Bird Jesus.
Nice.
Level 39 Venomoth, a level 31 Lapras, a level 54 Nidoking, and a popular level 52 Amistar, known to the Twitch users as Lord Helix.
Right, I trust this has a point.
Basically, they managed to do it. That was it.
Oh right, okay.
There was nobody asked for it.
Oh wait a minute, Helix. I think I've seen stuff pop up on Facebook
he's like the fossil Pokemon.
Oh no, I know what an Amistar is.
Yeah.
But the name it's popped up on Facebook a few times. Shit. That might have just been something going on where I didn't even realise what the hell was going on for a change.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
you might have been involved already.
Could very well have been.
Yeah. But no, like I said, they've managed to actually do it. The highlights of the stream included capturing a Zapdos with a Master Ball.
What a waste!
I know, yeah. Accidentally releasing 12 Pokemon on the PC on bloody Sunday. And Red's Venomoth, level 36 at the time, against all odds defeating Lance's level 62 Dragonite. Thanks to Poison Powder and disabling the foe's Hyper Beam.
That's quite impressive, actually.
Considering how badly this started,
Yeah, I would have thought something like that would have been like a social experiment that would have taken about 6 months just to leave Pallet Town.
Exactly.
Just because people were just going, right. And it's just like, no, just play, for fuck's sake.
It's gone really well, to be fair. The Indigo Plateau took over 20 attempts, with the party's level 81 Zapdos delivering the final blow against Blues Blastoise after 16 days, 7 hours, 45 minutes and 30 seconds.
Jesus, I think that's a hell of a lot quicker than I can.
I was just about to say, all things considering, that's a pretty quick time.
Yeah.
Even with, it probably would have been quicker if they'd have done the Indigo Plateau in the first attempt. So really well.
Like a 24-hour thing, though.
I imagine it might have been.
Because I mean, if I counted up all the time I spent on Blue, I don't think it would equal the amount of 18 hours continuously.
I don't know, because looking at it, I mean, I didn't actually look at it myself. I'd read about it, and then I don't really go on Twitch all that often, so I didn't bother.
Yeah.
The only time I've been on Twitch is on the PS4, and unless it's on PS4, it doesn't come up on the PS4. That makes sense. This was being streamed from a PC, so it doesn't come up on the PS4's Twitch.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'd like to leave my PC on for 16 days.
Not particularly, no. Especially with millions of people using it at the same time.
So it seems a bit... it could have possibly been, but... Anyway, well done to Twitch players, and you can now, I believe it started today, continue the Pokemon journey with Pokemon Crystal.
Hooray.
I'm still not going to watch it. I'll just play it myself and not release my Charmander.
Yeah, no.
Today, Titanfall exclusive to Xbox One, because EA thought the Xbox One would crush the PlayStation 4. So basically, Microsoft threw some money for this exclusive, and EA agreed, because obviously the Xbox One was going to be amazing and everyone was going to buy one. Unfortunately, only one of those things came true, and that was Titanfall's exclusive-ish. None of that was true, actually, as Titanfall is out on Xbox One, 360 and PC. But what it does say is Respawn have said Titanfall will not appear on PlayStation 4. However, Titanfall 2 more than likely will.
Yeah, I think if they do another one, they'll have to recoup the losses and just say we can't keep it exclusive just to a console that no one's really bought. So we'll have to, keep up the PC users, and then we'll have to see if we can branch out onto other consoles as well.
I don't even think it's going to be a case of if we can. I think it's going to be a case of this is what we are going to do. Because
that's assuming they get the go-ahead for a second one.
I imagine it's going to make a little fair bit of money, especially as the Xbox One, weirdly, only in the UK has had a price drop that includes Titanfall in a bundle for £400, but nowhere else in the world, just the UK.
Which obviously the Xbone fanboys are going mad for.
Not really.
No, I've seen quite a few people who are going, oh, brilliant, blah, 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 it's now down to the same price. And you go, well, do you know what? It should have been anyway.
Well, a lot of the things I've heard, especially from a couple of friends who actually went and bought an Xbox One on launch, understandably quite pissed off. Because they've basically lost £100. And
just wait 6 months and
they've lost a free copy of a game that they were going to buy. So it's quite shit, really. And the reason that it was £500 was because Microsoft said they've already come out and said how much they're losing with the Xbox One each time it's sold. PlayStation, I think, are breaking even because of it obviously being off-the-shelf components. I don't think they're losing that much money on each console sold. But obviously Xbox are going to lose, Microsoft are going to lose a lot more money now because it's being sold for cheaper.
Yeah.
And if they can afford to do that, why can't they afford to take out the Kinect and sell it even cheaper? that was apparently the reason why it was so high, because the Kinect was worth, like, say, £100 to £150 more.
Yeah, but it should have always been an optional extra.
Oh, Sony did it.
Mm-hmm.
Sony originally intended to have the camera included with the Eye, but because it bumped the price up, they gave you the choice.
Yeah, which makes more sense.
Yeah.
Power to the consumer.
Also, a lot of people are quite miffed that obviously the Xbox One isn't performing as well performance-wise to PlayStation 4. A lot of people seem to think the firmware update is going to solve this, but it's a hardware problem. It's nothing to do with the software. It's not going to get any better.
Yeah, it's like saying that we're going to give you an update for a game that you've got, and all of a sudden it means your computer will be able to run it at a higher setting.
Yeah, no matter what PC you've got.
Yeah, it doesn't really make that much difference. Yeah,
it's not. I can hand on heart say, over the next course of a year, 2 year, maybe more, when they actually get to grips with the architecture of the Xbox One, they can probably squeeze more out of it. Look at Last of Us on PS3. I've been playing Thief this weekend, and I still think The Last of Us looks fuckloads better than Thief, and I'm playing Thief on PS4.
Yeah,
The Last of Us look better than Titanfall, and I was playing Titanfall on PC. So
that was the beta though.
Yeah, but it still look better. It should still look better on PC than it should on PS3.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I dare say they are going to be able to get more out of the Xbox One over the next couple of years, but that also means they can get more out of the PS4, which is already looking pretty, to be fair.
Well, yeah.
And then that's a discussion for another time. Basically, Titanfall isn't going to be exclusive to Microsoft forever. I don't think PlayStation 4 users are going to see the original Titanfall, but you never know. Mass Effect, that was originally Microsoft exclusive.
You can't get the first one.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
You can't.
Yes, you can.
What, a digital version?
They released when you bought Mass Effect 3, it came with Mass Effect 1.
Really?
Yep. Remastered using the Mass Effect 3 engine.
Well, that actually is quite interesting. Well, no, I wouldn't. I was going to say just because I'd started from scratch, because I had like my original guy on my 360 arcades, but they'd lost all that data, which means that I had to start it from scratch from the second one, which is a bit shit really when you've got a trilogy that you can go all the way through.
Yeah.
So I would get it for the PS3 and then play them all, but there's no point. I've played them all so many times. There's no way it could be any different other than how it looks.
See, this is not really anything to do with play PS3 or anything, but I remember playing Mass Effect 2, and I was at the end, and everyone was just dying. So I've paused it, and I've texted you, and I was like, what the fuck's happening there? Why is everyone dying? You're like, have you upgraded your ship? I was like, say what?
Yeah.
And all I had left was Garrett and, what's her face? The black-haired girl. No, Tally died. Miranda. All I had left was me, Garrett, and Miranda.
Jesus.
It was literally every cutscene leading up to the last one.
I don't think I got a perfect ending. I think I managed to get it down to... it's because one of them, you let them have to... I think it was either Jack or Mordin. You have to let them perform like the evil action to kill someone in order to get their allegiance. But because I was being good, I told them not to do it. And then I didn't get their allegiance, and they got a bullet for the head. And I was just like, no!
Still fucking brilliant game, wasn't it?
Oh, brilliant, yeah.
I was actually saying this the other day, something we've mentioned before. I was asked if I was going to get an Xbox One for Titanfall. I was like, not a fucking chance. But I did say, if Knights of the Old Republic 3 comes out as an Xbox One exclusive, I'll buy every Xbox I can find.
Yeah.
For no reason, I only need one, but...
No, I agree. It's just that one title that will just push it over the edge.
But at the same time, looking at it now, I can't... If they did decide to release a... Because I'm not sure how it'd work, because obviously Disney will own the rights to it now, won't they? So I can't see it happening. It was slim It was looking slim before, but even less now.
Well, no, because they push a Star Wars 7 game before they started looking over previous titles.
They've already cancelled 1313.
Yeah, which I'm really annoyed about.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, that looked really, really good.
Awesome. So, Cotter, no, not a chance.
No, but I mean, Battlefront's going to be out soon.
Yeah, but I think that's because DICE bought the rights to Star Wars Battlefront. So I don't think Disney own the rights to that.
Right.
But they do own.
There's still plenty of Star Wars titles that can be played around with.
Oh, yeah.
But if anything, after Battlefront, the only thing that's had any real sort of success lately is the Force Unleashed series. And possibly Force Unleashed 3?
I don't know. The second one was a bit turd.
In the same way that Arkham Origins wasn't as good as Arkham City, it's just because they've taken the same foundation and not really done anything new with it.
Speaking of which, you just took the next bit of news. This week coming, a new Batman game is rumoured to be unveiled.
Oh.
A GameStop employee leaked a poster. It says Batman Arkham, and the logo is on fire. And it's coming up to about the time where Rocksteady, on both each time with Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, is round about the time that both of those were announced. And we've already had the announcement for the Mr. Freeze DLC for Origins, so I don't think it's going to be more DLC. So it could possibly be an actual new Batman game.
Well, if it keeps in the Arkham series, fine with that. What I want, though, is a co-op element.
Well,
so, Batman and Robin, Batman and Catwoman, Batman versus something, that'd be brilliant.
I'd quite like to go opposite, where we actually get to play as Batman. Yeah,
Joker Batman. Yeah,
you can actually play it, the whole game from the villain side. But
that would be good. But that's like 2 games.
Exactly. I can't see that one happening. What it does seem to be, though, is they're basically turning Batman into Call of Duty, where in order to get a game out every year, there's 2 developers, which is what will have happened this time round. Because Rocksteady didn't make Arkham Origins. Warner Brothers Montreal and Rocksteady made the previous 2 Batman games. So if there's another one coming out this year, that means Rocksteady were already working on it, which is exactly the same as what's done with Call of Duty. You have 2 developers making 2 different games at roughly about the same time in order to just spurn out a game every year. And if that's the case, I don't want it.
Well,
I don't want them to milk it.
No, I mean, with Origins, they've basically taken Arkham City. They're literally the city.
What they've done
City.
is charged us £48 for DLC.
Well, they charged you that much. They didn't charge me that much.
Oh no, because you got it on Steam.
Yeah, but no, I agree. And you can play as Deathstroke, which is alright, but you can't.
It's only a challenge map.
Exactly.
It's a challenge map.
So the good thing about City was that you could have Catwoman and piss about in Arkham and just, piss about as her.
Why couldn't we piss about as Robin?
Exactly. Why not Robin? Why not Nightwing? But then in Origins, I mean, fair enough, they didn't reintroduce Catwoman, they didn't put Robin into it. But, they had Deathstroke as a challenge option. Why couldn't you fanny about as him? Obviously, he's still got all the grapple stuff, so...
Well, it was basically Batman's moves.
Well, no, I mean, they had Robin's moves with because they had the staff. So the Robin's moves from the first one are basically the same. You throw the staff at them, he catches it and flips off somebody else. So there's a lot more that they could do with it. Just just challenge maps. You go, well, fuck that. No, I want to have free reign again. I want the Batmobile, for fuck's sake. Give me the Batmobile.
Give us a fucking Batmobile.
Yeah, stop messing about. If they can do it in the Lego version, you can do it in Arkham City.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it for the news. So shut up. This week, I don't know what Dan's been doing, but I've been playing Thief on the PlayStation 4 and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze on the Wii U. And you know what, Dan?
They're both shit.
No, they're both very, very good.
Oh, right. That's all right.
But they're both incredibly hard.
Oh, right.
I'm about 7 hours into Thief, and I'm on chapter 3.
Of
58. I don't know how many chapters there are. They are reasonably long though, but I have got it. I'm not on stupid high. But basically, stupid high level is if you get caught, it's game over.
Oh fuck me, that's like
Metal
Gear Solid. There's like one of the things that you could have in Metal Gear is like an optional difficulty where if you got spotted, it was just game over.
Yeah. Well, imagine that, but 10 times harder. Because this applies to not just people, but birds and dogs.
What?
Like some of the guards, like in some of the rooms, you'll have like black birds and magpies and stuff in bird cages. And if you make sudden movements around them, obviously they'll flap and squawk and it causes attention. Whereas the dogs, you'll have like guards will have dogs in cages. So when they're out on patrol, obviously if you do get past the guard and the dog sees you, the dog will start barking and they'll come and see what the dog's barking at and stuff. I haven't got it on that level. I'm the next one down from that.
Jesus Christ.
My friend is actually doing it on that. And he...
See, there's no... The fun to frustration factor just goes way out the window when you start attending to that sort of level. Because it's just like, alright, I managed to kill these 2 guys, got past these 4 guys, and then a bird just goes, and that's it, it's all over. You're like, what? No, that's not fair.
It's very fucking hard. It's very good though. I haven't at any point yet got my hair off with it. Oh, I did tell a lie today. I did, but that was just me being an idiot and not looking properly. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, however, oh my god, it's harder than that high level of Thief. It is not a forgiving game in the slightest. With Mario and other platformers, if you mistime a jump, there's a good chance if you're quick enough you can correct it and get yourself out of trouble. Donkey Kong, if you fuck up, you fucked up and it's game over. Well, not necessarily game over, but you don't get a chance to correct your mistakes. It's very, very fucking hard. And I was playing it with Zoe, and what was nice that we found out was when you play multiplayer, you share lives.
What?
So you both have separate health meters, which is 2 hearts, so obviously you can get hit twice, unless you can find a heart through the level. But if one dies, that's one of your lives gone as well.
So do you hit her much?
To be fair, it's been more funny than anything else.
Oh,
she's awful.
Well, no, see, that would be funny for like the first time, and then it'd be like, stop playing now.
No, because I'm just as bad.
Oh right. Well,
it's honestly again, it hasn't got to the point where it's frustrating. It's just been like really funny, and then it's like, right, Zoe will die, and then she's like, well, I'm just going to stay dead while you finish this level, and then I'll finish the level, and then we did that a few times, and we were only on like level 4 of that, and we got it like Wednesday.
Fucking hell.
Obviously that wasn't solid playing through it, but I think it was like on a cart level where we're both in a cart and you've got to like jump and duck stuff as the cart's going.
Oh, yeah.
And I died and she finished it on her own.
No way.
I was really proud of her. But it's really good though, and it's already been nominated for the best visuals of the year, which is quite surprising. It is stunning, honest to God.
I hate you when they say, Game of the Year, and it's like February. It's just
I'll
tell you what, how about wait till the end of the year?
Not,
and then you
not Game of the Year.
No, but there's plenty of people that do that.
Oh, no, yeah, it's not Game of the Year by any means, but it's a very good game, and I would recommend it. But, it's the first time Donkey Kong's been in HD, and he's actually got he's got fur.
All right. Okay.
It's such a good looking game, and you don't expect it from the Wii U, to be honest. But out of the two, it looks better than Thief. Graphically, it looks much better.
Well, it's on Steam at the moment for $26.99. Thief.
What, Donkey Kong? I was going to say Donkey Kong, isn't it? You liar.
No, but I am tempted. I am really tempted.
No, don't get me wrong. It's really, really good, and you don't have to play it stupid hard. You can have like your sense mode on and stuff like that. It's still going to be hard because it's Thief. and they have kept pretty true to the older games. But already, my friend said, I'm not going to get it because they've just ripped off Assassin's Creed. No, they fucking haven't. Assassin's Creed's ripped off Thief.
Well, I think that was the mistake I made with Hitman, because I did it on like not the hardest setting, but the one below that. And because I didn't know what I was doing or anything, I didn't know the layout of the levels or anything. I just can't do it, so I just went, oh, fuck it. And I haven't played it in about 8 months.
I'll be 100% honest with you. I didn't do this. Hitman Absolution was the only game I didn't do it on. I just went straight in on. I think it was normal or hard with Hitman, but normally with Hitman titles and Thief especially, I'll do the first couple of levels on easy, get used to if anything's changed, and then I'll start it again on a harder level. It's literally just to get used to the how it's controlling the stuff. But this Thief, I'm not starting again. I'm just it's too fucking hard. One thing I'm annoyed with is the graphics. It's a really good looking game, but they should have just made it next gen, and it would have looked loads better, because it's basically each version, PC version, PS4, Xbox One, they're all the same version as the PS3 and the 360. Obviously it looks a little bit better, but not much. Facial animations are awful. Not awful, it sounds really bad. Basically, it looks like a good PS3 game, but not as good as Last of Us.
That's not what you want really from
no, it's not.
Supposed to be brand new.
And what baffled me the most, I pre-ordered it ages ago, and I got it for I'll leave that for the last. Basically, on PS3, Xbox 360, and Xbox One, it was $51.99 from the place I got it, and on PS4, it was $47.99.
But you do know it wouldn't have been that much on release.
No, it's the same price now. I checked after.
50 quid.
No, but what I'm saying is it was more on PS3 than it was on PS4.
That's probably because they're just pushing it, aren't they?
That's what I was getting at. Yeah. 47 quid's still cheaper than I thought it was going to be originally. Because obviously when it came out, everything was going to be 60 quid.
Yeah.
And then when it did come out, I think the most was like 50 something quid.
When did it come out?
Thief came out on Friday.
Yeah, £27 on Steam. Don't forget that.
Yeah, but I didn't want it on Steam.
For 50 quid or 27, I would have definitely got it on the PC.
No.
Yep.
Do you know the real reason why I got it on PS4?
Because you had it on PlayStation originally.
Nope. No, it was originally on PC.
No, that you had it on originally.
Yeah, I originally had it on.
Oh, did you?
PC.
Oh, right, well, I don't know then.
Except for Deadly Shadows, I had that on the original Xbox. The only reason I got on PS4 is because I have one PS4 game. And I wanted another.
Well, yeah, it's how you get alive.
And I wasn't getting one just to get knack. I wanted one that I actually wanted, so I got Thief. I waited and got Thief.
Oh, well.
But anyway, that's what I've been doing this week. I've been thieving, basically.
Yeah.
Also, there's some Kevin Porter news. Kevin Porter news.
Did you think that up all by yourself, that one?
Pretty much.
That was pretty good.
I had help from a few songwriters, but
oh, right,
I can take most of the credit.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd be happy to let you have it as well.
What news is this, Daniel?
It's quite exciting news, actually. I mean, I'd say he's probably, collectively, I'd say he's probably our second favourite Batman, Kevin Porter, isn't he?
It's my first.
Really?
Yeah.
I reckon if he got his break in an actual Batman film, I reckon he could probably get a first as well. Probably because his face doesn't look as whiny as Christian Bale's does.
He looks like Batman.
He does, that's the thing. He looks exactly like Batman, which is...
And he looks like Bruce Wayne when he's not Batman.
Or he looks like Frank Castle. Yee! Because Kevin Porter is going to be playing Frank Castle, Punisher, which is just an absolute coincidence, right? We didn't plan, obviously they didn't plan it around us, but we didn't plan, But we certainly didn't plan it around them. But this is the Bat in the Sun Punisher versus Red Hood episode, which is I'm really looking forward to. Obviously, Kevin Porter as the Punisher looks mental, right?
Yeah.
He just looks like the Punisher. It's brilliant. But yeah, obviously we've got a grudge match of Superperson Fight Club thingy. And that is Punisher versus Red Hood for the exact same reason of how similarly matched they are. Which is fine. But, you know, when you see the stills of, like, the Red Hood mask, for a start, looks...
They've done a really good job on it.
Looks amazing.
Yeah.
Certainly better than the original comic, which was like a red bin on his head.
Red bin?
Yeah, basically
With
just rammed on his head. But this it looks like a proper, really cool...
Well, they've gone for... It's the Jason Todd Red Hood, not the... Because obviously the original Red Hood was the Joker.
Yeah.
And then after a death in the family, it was Jason Todd. Which, even though nobody liked Jason Todd as Robin, he was a fucking mental Red... Well, he still is a mental Red Hood.
Yeah.
Proper.
So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to watching this super fight beatdown, whatever the hell it's called. I already forgot what it's called. I'm just so giddy. But yeah, the stills of KP, as I call him.
KP.
I'm a KP nut. Way!
Oh, we should get a t-shirt made.
Oh god, don't. Fucking hell, I get shunned in the street. But yeah, he genuinely looks really, really good. So I'm so looking forward to that one. And plus, he's supposed to be doing a standalone, kind of like an independent thing with the I can't remember his name now, but the chap who plays Nightwing.
He's the director.
Exactly, he makes.
I can't remember his name though. Aaron, yeah.
Yeah. But it's going to be him and KP. So yeah.
They're also doing. Kevin Porter and Jason David Frank are doing a something together with Bat in the Sun. Whether it's going to be anything Power Ranger or Batman related, I don't know, but might just be. I don't think it's going to be I don't think it's going to be a beatdown. I think it's going to be like a mini series thing.
Yeah, kind of like the Dirty Laundry thing.
Yeah, or maybe they're like detectives. Solving random crimes across the universe.
Oh yeah, the Batman Power Ranger detectives.
Yeah.
The Power Rangers are famous for their detective skills.
Hey, Zordon is the original Dick Tracy.
Well, that doesn't mean he's the world's greatest detective, because I think that role's kind of already filled.
By
Angela Lansbury, of course.
Obviously, in Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah, I'd much rather
Knobs
see...
and broomsticks.
Yeah, I'd much rather see a Bat in the Sun episode where it's like Poirot.
Can you imagine?
Batman, it'd be brilliant.
A detective off.
Yeah, and it's not like they're not battering each other. It's just who can detect.
That'd be brilliant.
You know, there's like it'd be a four-way thing. So you'd have Murder She Wrote, Poirot,
Inspector Morse,
Inspector Morse, and like Sherlock Holmes, and they just have a massive detect off. It'd be great.
Contestants,
yeah.
Get your monocles ready.
Yeah, Kevin Porter as Angela Lansbury as Murder, She Wrote. It'd be great.
Hey, you can imagine like someone, like some old person just randomly tuning in. Oh, Angela Lansbury's certainly been working out.
A detective service. Ooh, that's lovely.
Anyway, so yeah, we are looking forward to that episode. I'm not sure when it's going to be out, because the first one they've got coming out is Captain America versus Master Chief. Yeah. But that's enough plugging for them. So we have our own YouTube channel.
We do. And what we got coming up on it, Carl?
Oh God. We've got some Sniper Elite Nazi zombies, I think.
Yep.
We have, yeah. 1
and 2, yeah.
You know what? I don't even know what we've got coming up. I have some.
You are useless.
APB.
Really?
Possibly. Probably.
Oh, right, okay.
We've got some more shit videos. Shit tips.
Oh, right, I thought you meant just in general.
No.
Yep. Yeah.
My shit tip videos.
Oh right, yeah, the Gmod stuff.
With Gmod.
Yeah, they're quite bizarre.
They're pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Basically, what I do, I make shit videos, and I put a lot of effort into them.
Yeah.
They've taken off well, to be fair. The Toy Story, the welcome video, has done pretty well.
Yeah, I did like that one. It was a bit strange, but
it's the only one I liked.
yeah, it was still good though.
Because it took a long time to make.
As for me, I'm going to be doing some Plague Inc. Evolved. I did get it. I said I would, and I did, and it is brilliant.
I've got some Thief. I've got a Thief video to put up.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Now that you've got it, you'll obviously be doing one for that.
Yep.
I'll also, I'm currently in the middle of downloading the Elder Scrolls Online beta. So it's a humongous download.
So that should be done by the time it's released.
Possibly, yeah. 30 gig, which means I had to delete a bit of stuff off the old hard drive. But probably for the better, because it was just crap that was using up space anyway. So as soon as that's online, I'm going to be doing that from scratch, because they're usually the best ones. So it's on like 45% now, so there's only like 15 gig to go. Whew, Christ. But yeah, that one should be an interesting one, especially as it's a beta as well. So I'll be doing that. Other than that, though, I think that's pretty much it. Maybe some DC Universe.
Oh yeah, we got some DC
yeah, we
coming up. Hopefully,
reinstalled everything and got it all up and running. So hopefully some of that as well.
Other than that, not a lot, Dan.
No,
not a lot.
No.
But that's how we roll, you know. We just throw things out. We might have some more exploring the internet.
Oh God! Please let there be more of that.
For those of you not familiar with the video, I mean the video's up now. It's got like 700 million views.
All from you.
No dislikes.
Oh right. Okay.
Basically, me and Dan just explored the internet, and we stumbled across a mature gentleman who decided to just stream himself with a piece of tissue up his nose and had a nap.
Yeah.
Much hilarity followed. It is
not from him.
No, he literally did nothing for 3 hours.
And we watched him.
We watched him. Don't worry, the video isn't 3 hours long, so you haven't got to sit through it.
Oh, Christ, no.
But we also bombarded some piano. I don't even know what that
video was. He was
video
doing like piano requests or something, like quite.
Yeah.
You know, he's obviously quite a gifted pianist, and we just went on and just went play shit music.
Which he didn't.
No,
He ignored us completely. But that's up, and it is genuinely one of the funniest videos we've ever done.
Yeah. So we'll probably delve back into that.
I think we should. I think that should become a
bit more Casio.
Oh yeah. Like. But on that, nice, short and brief podcast this week. There's nothing's happened. I don't think.
Not particularly, no, but you're always more than welcome, of course, to have a look across the old YouTube channel, which is
youtube.com/podcast versus player.
Absolutely.
You can follow us on Twitter @podcastvplayer, and we're on Google Plus. But the link's too long to say, so just go on the website and it's on there. Click on that. Email
playerfeedpodcast@gmail.com.
So any questions, or if you just want to tell us what we're doing wrong, we'll block you.
Yeah, don't do that.
No.
Please, my life can't handle it.
We just need love. All we need. But no, thank you for joining us, and hopefully we shall have our part 3 of Super Person Fight Club thingy.
Very soon, yeah.
Which will include the grudge match, and then hopefully we'll have some more Kevin Porter news for you.
Excellent.
So until then, say goodbye, Dan.
Bye.
Bye.
Podcast. Podcast.